What's up, everybody? It's your boy Spank Dog, aka Puffinstein. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and you already know. You know, God bless everybody that's in your circle. I hope everything is going well with you. And we're gonna have to talk about the Drake and Kendrick thing. Now, I told you guys before that, you know, J. Cole, he took the high road, right? I think that later that's gonna play out into something, and I think it might get him the crown, actually. You know, J. Cole's smart, beyond smart. I think he's the best out the three by far. And I think Kendrick is more of a special MC than Drake. A matter of fact, I couldn't believe the size of the team of Ghostwriters. You know, his team of Ghostwriters is 7 deep. If they all write for him, then, like, because they showed a picture of his Ghostwriters, but I don't know if the guy just showed a picture of the whole OVO crew or the main members. But if that picture, you know, because these people that edit, they put pictures at the wrong time. You're not supposed to put a picture that has nothing to do with what you're saying at that time. That's bad editing. Now, I could understand if you're learning how to edit and you don't care about the mistake and you're on you figure it out. That's fine, but just know you're giving people the wrong impressions. All right. So, but anyway, maybe those are his 7 ghostwriters. That's hilarious. So, but I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of Kendrick. You know, people love Kendrick. I don't. You know, it's hard for me to explain why. There's a good reason behind it. I'm not going to get into that right now because we got to move on. If I start jumping from topic to topic, we'll never finish. I said, I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of Kendrick's style or flow, even though he is one of the more complex and intelligent rhymers. A matter of fact, one of the most intelligent rhymers ever. One thing Eminem and Kendrick have in common are complexity. And you guys are probably like, where'd Eminem come into this? I'm just talking about Eminem and Kendrick simultaneously because Eminem and Kendrick remind me so much of each other flow-wise, okay? Just so you understand why. So, Eminem and Kendrick have in common complexity and substance because they have substance also. None of them talk like they're killers, and I respect that about Kendrick and Eminem. They both have a great deal of substance, and if they want to stick to a topic, it's nothing for those two. Plus, they don't use a team of writers. Right off the back, if what they're saying is true, I mean, Drake is already out. I never understood the ghostwriting thing. Like, you know, I don't know what people rank me as a MC. I have my videos on my channel. So if you want to make your 1 through 10, your 1 through 5 stars, whatever, you could listen and write what you think. I'm open to anything. I'm bulletproof. So what I was going to say was that I feel like, you know, people they forget how important substance is. And what happens is they try so hard to be more complex, rhyme so many words so fast, you know, speed rhyme, use bigger words than the next man. It gets to the point where it's a gimmick, because it's gotten to the point where, like, the last thing on your to-do list is what you're talking about. How? So, I was saying, they don't. And there's another thing. Eminem and Kendrick don't use ghostwriters. So, if they use ghostwriters, Eminem and Kendrick, they're disqualified too. What I was saying about myself, about when you're rating me, just know every bar was written by yours truly. Not even imitating flows. However I grabbed my pen and whatever I wrote, that was the flow that was generated. I never listened to anybody and said, oh, their flow is good, and then actually, because you can actually write in the exact pattern of flow as another MC. At trying to be the most complicated, the fastest will take away from substance. While you're trying to speed rhyme, it's becoming harder to get your point across. Now, while I can say those things about Eminem and Kendrick, I can't even say that about Drake. At least I'm talking about two men who write super bars, but I just think they can tweak things to be greater. But with Drake, I never bought into the Drake thing. He would come out with a song once in a while, like 0 to 100, but really it was the beat that I liked. I don't know who's writing Drake's lyrics, but to be honest with you, in my opinion, the ghostwriters weren't writing the greatest stuff neither. To be honest with you, I'm not a person that knows every Drake song, but nobody that I was hearing on his ghostwriting team sounded like J. Cole or Jadakiss or Ransom or Nas or, just one of those high super caliber MCs. Even Papoose, even some of the guys from Slaughterhouse. I mean, there's real like guys that are lyrical. Loaded Lux. We going for a while. Mysonne. There's guys that are better than who was ever on Drake's ghostwriting team.
While you're in the clapping mood, I'd like to give a big round of applause to my band, Sexual Chocolate. Sexual Chocolate. They play so fine, don't you agree?
Demographic or making sure to include everybody. They take shots from people. A guy doesn't want to write. Well, listen, when I write my rhymes, I write whatever I feel like writing about. I got a song about my wife, but that's, one song. I can even understand a second song about your wife, a third song about love, but a whole album about love. Like, I got a song about my son's disorder. I got a song where I got a couple of songs where it's just braggadocio. Actually, I have a few of those. Those are my favorite. But it's not my favorite because I have a song called The Fight about winning my bout with liquor after 10 years, and I love that one. I have another one called The Energy, and you might think that's a bragging rhyme, but it's not. It's actually about the cosmos, the moon and the stars, life, the Big Bang Theory, the sun, the stars, everything, anything that has to do with sort of the energy, life. Like, it's hard to explain, but listen to The Energy. Tell me what you think. Now, Drake's ghostwriting thing, to me, is not as bad. It's bad, not, some people don't care because they say, why is it all right for Mariah Carey to have a ghostwriter? But in all actuality, Drake can't sing like Mariah Carey. She gets a pass because she has a voice like no other. Drake can't sing like no other. What's his pass for? He's in a game where it's a pen game. He's a rapper. If you got no pen game and you got 7 guys writing for you, how did you even get to where you're at? How do guys like Ransom, like Mysonne, like these are guys that are true spitters, Loaded Lux, how do they not get their bag?